Hello guys, and welcome here to the Hitachi Truck Series. This is race number 2 of 23 on the schedule here today from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. I'm Brian James here. Of course, this is a track that was rumored to be added to the Cup schedule. It was rumored that it would return to hosting some form of NASCAR top tier series. It didn't pan out. I don't think so. Unfortunately, the Cup Series went with Nashville Super Speedway instead. But hey, we're here today with the Hitachi Truck Series. It's the first standalone event for them this season. Of course, the Cup Series and Lyft National Series are on their West Coast swing right now, and the Cup will have a double header the next few days over at Phoenix. And the Lyft will have a race tomorrow at Phoenix. But anyway, let's focus on the now, shall we? And starting on the pole is Tim Randolph in that number 9. To his outside, your Daytona winner, Eric Faden. He's going to be here looking for 2 in a row, and especially to put that horrible Las Vegas race in the Cup Series behind him, as he will look to expand upon his Hitachi Truck Series points lead. Anyway, before we get going, because it is a short track, let's take a look at your keys to the race here for the Fairgrounds Speedway. It's almost a 6/10 of a mile short track. It's 45 laps today, so about just less than 27 miles. Your pit window, about 39 to 43 laps for fuel. That's why I put tire management on there as a key to the race. You gotta manage your tires here. It's a long race. It's a short track. It's not an easy task, but it's a very important one. And of course, the last thing, keep your cool. Of course, it's only 45 laps, you may be saying, but some people haven't seen the lengths of the Cup races. Some of the people in the series haven't seen that yet. And of course, the big thing is you want to keep your cool here, but you want to get as much done as you can in this race, because after this race we have a week off, and then we go to Sonoma for the first time for the Truck Series in about 20 years. So these guys know to keep their cool today and try to get as much done as they can, because again, next race is not a given. It's sort of a wild card race, if you want to call it that, because we don't know who's the best on the road courses yet. Obviously, we know, the ovals, we might know a little bit more of what to expect. But this road course race coming up, a true wild card and a true test of driver skill. So they, of course, will want to get as much points as they can in this race. Anyway, we don't want to delay you much longer. We're going to roll the intro real quick, and then we'll be back with your starting lineup here on GCN in just a moment. You are watching the Gaming Collaboration Network, home of the Jello Cup Series.
Oh man, through turns 3 and 4, we're going to have ourselves another photo finish, and I believe this time the 43 Tim Randolph will win at Daytona.
The Lyft National Series. Here we go. They make their way through turns 3 and 4. The pace car will peel off. And for the first time ever, the Lyft National Series is green here at Daytona. The Hitachi Truck Series. And here we go. The pace truck is gonna peel off, and for the first time ever in GCN history, we have a Truck Series, and we are underway under the lights here at Daytona in Tuesday night heat. Start for us. Your GCN presentation starts right now. Here we go. They make their way on the backstretch. The starting lineup is on the left-hand side of your screen. And as mentioned, Eric Faden, he starts on the outside of that front row. Could he go for 2 in a row today? Will anybody in this field have a say in who wins this race? We're going to find out in a moment. As Tim Randolph and Eric Faden, they'll lead us to the green flag here. We're underway at Fairgrounds. We were 3 wide for a moment there, and Sam Young put the door to the 51 of Keith Stevens. That had us a little nervous there. That's the kind of things that cause wrecks. As here comes Eric Faden looking for the lead on the number 9. And the caution's out early. It's the 99 of Max Anderson. Oh, the 8 of Diego Yepes is up and over. Didn't think we'd see that at a short track. But see here, they're going to pit. They know the importance of tires in this race. The 51's going to stay out. Keith Stevens, Dan Hummel's going to stay out. Daniel Gittero also going to stay out. Maybe we'll watch these pit stops real quick, and then we'll go show you what happened. And it's fuel only for the 26. Possibly just a splash to make sure they make it to the finish. But of course the tire situation is going to be big to watch here. As let's go see what happened. See here the 8, the 10, 98, they're 3 wide. And it looks like the 10 just pinches that number 8. And Hillary Sanchez is going to... And again, the 99 tried to stay low as he could not to get in that marbles. Slams that outside wall. And you see there the 8 is just stuck on top of the 10. And he's just... And Diego Yepes, he's just riding that outside wall against the fence, and that's when he'll flip the car and get it, or flip the truck and get it stuck on its roof. That's a tough break for Diego Yepes. Let's take you back to the green. Getting ready for the restart. It's going to be Keith Stevens, Daniel Gittero, Eric Faden, Tim Randolph, and Karen James, your top 5. We're back underway. Again, keep in mind these guys have a week off after this. And then they'll be back at Sonoma in a few weeks on Saturday. And of course, another thing to keep in mind, Eric Faden and all these guys behind, they're good on fuel to the finish. The big question will be the tire wear. Obviously, there was not much on that first stint because there was only a lap, but it's still a possibility. And Daniel Gittero there for a bit looked like he was going to challenge for the lead, and it looks like he's just going to back off. Keep in mind they're going to want to get all they can here, because after this, again, these guys A lot of them going to be hopping on planes and heading to Phoenix. To drive their Lyft National and Gel Cup cars. And these two have just pulled away, essentially, from the rest of the pack. Do we have another caution? No, we do not. Thought maybe we did. We got a battle for third, though, and that's between the 52 of Mitchell Collins and the 26 of Eric Faden. Looking on back, we do have a battle back here for that 11th spot, and it's the 56 of Adam McKenzie and the 48 of Austin Shaw up ahead. Now we got a battle for the 7th. No, Kevin Thomas is going to peel off and pit. So do we expect the rest of these guys to come onto the pit lane? It's a little bit of a tricky pit road to access. You want to be right down on that apron. You see the lap time fall off. It's over a second, almost a second actually, that they fell off. And you see Kevin Thomas coming off the pit lane. Will his merger hurt anybody? In fact, it does. And we got a wreck. The 9 of Tim Randolph, the 24 of Kevin Thomas. And oh, the 88 of Brad Stover's involved. And this is causing a pileup in turn 3. The caution flag is out. There's really no room to merge here. This track pretty narrow. And it'll cost Kevin Thomas and Tim Randolph a chance at a win today as we begin our cycle of pit stops once again. And this time we should expect tires to be changed here. And everybody coming in this time. You see the 9 of Tim Randolph, his day is done. Will the 51 have an issue getting out of his pit? No, he will not. It'll be right sides only. And a lot of them did right sides only. And you see they're off of that. Eric Faden now up to second. He's got a chance at 2 straight wins. Let's go see what happened. 2 of them were just fighting essentially for the same piece of real estate. Kevin Thomas just merged, and I think Tim Randolph may have misjudged his spacing there, and he sends them both into the wall. Another flip. It must be that banking that's causing a flip. But look ahead, you see the 9 manages to not go down the track. The 24 had nowhere else to go, and neither did the rest of these guys. Brad Stover gets hit, or he hits the 24 truck. You see he flips back over. You see a bunch of them coming to a stop, and some of them trying to, they get hit from behind. Somehow Hillary Sanchez rides that inside wall and makes it through. Tough break for Kevin Thomas and for Tim Randolph, but let's take you back to the green. Coming back for the restart. It's going to be Keith Stevens in first, Eric Faden second, Daniel Guerrero fourth, or third, Karen James fourth, Adam McKenzie fifth, Francis Hawes in sixth, Joshua Scully seventh, LJ Toledo in eighth, Dylan Ibrahimian in ninth, Tyler Faden, he rounds out your top 10. As we get back underway, the 26 did not get a good restart, and he's going to get passed here by Daniel Gittero. And the 26 trying to fight back, but Adam McKenzie is now to the inside. Eric Faden knows if he can go back to back, and he drives by on that outside somehow. And now he'll try to chase down the 51. Again, this is a shot for him to do something no one has ever done. Win the first two races of the campaign. But of course he'll have to get around Keith Stevens. These guys should be good on tires and fuel now. Kevin Thomas continues, or Keith Stevens continues to lead. It's down to 8/10 though. They're side by side behind Eric Faden, and LJ Toledo gets up to third. He's been a big mover since the restart. Whatever they did to that 11 truck, he sure loves it. That lead is slowly but surely shrinking for the 51. And it grew a little bit that time. The best chance here may belong to that number 11. You see he's all over the back bumper of Eric Faden trying to make something happen. And he'll pull right up to the bumper because Eric Faden basically just shut the door on him. At this point, he's probably ready to put the bumper to him. See just how close he is. He's ready to do it. And right behind him, they're all stacking up. The lead is 1.2. Keith Stevens just running away with it. He's missed the first two Cup Series races. He did get points in the Blue-Green Vacation Duels. But right now, he's hoping to at least have a semi-good start to the campaigns. Here, he's, I believe, one of the guys competing in all three series. So, again, he's just looking to get a better start to the season and hoping to do so here on the truck campaign. You see a battle for second, and it looks like LJ Toledo is going to get it. You see Eric Faden runs it high. Will he be able to get it down in front of the 98? He's not in the 98. Wasn't going to lift. Just about put the bumper to the corner panel. And Eric Faden wisely moves up to get out of the way. But he is under attack. Coming to 7 to go this time, and just no pressure for Keith Stevens. Toledo closed up a bit, but I just don't think he has the time to catch our race leader. Derek Fadeney clears for 3rd for now, but he's really holding those guys up. He's not as quick this stint. 6 to go. It's 1.3. LJ Toledo's gonna have to close up a lot here to make a run, or to have a chance at the win. 5 to go, the caution is out. 05 of Karen James is around. The 13's involved, that's Carter Joey. In all likelihood, this should end the race. Let's go see what happened. Looks like Karen James gets hooked here by that 02 of Giorgio Stumu. And around she goes. That's a tough break. And Carter Joey just nowhere to go except into the side of the 05. Tough way to end the race. Let's see though. Maybe we could get a restart. Who knows? We'll see in a moment here on GCN. We won't get a restart in. Keith Stevens. We documented the struggles he has faced this season on the Cup side, not making a race yet. It could change this weekend. Tune in on Saturday to find out if he makes the Cup event. But over here on the truck side, he's about to get his first win. Out of turn number 4. Keith Stevens. He's gonna win his first race of the season here today at Nashville Fairgrounds. A big congratulations to Keith Stevens. And he'll be one happy man boarding that plane, heading off to the doubleheader at Phoenix. And we want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and standings, and we'll be back here again very soon on GCN. Of course, we got the doubleheader this weekend. We got the Lyft race, and then we will be back here for the Truck Series. If you're only in the Truck Series, we'll be back here in 2 weeks with the Sonoma race. Until then, goodbye everyone.